right, question 2 in 7b. Let's take a look at it. Write a program that will input 2 words and check whether or not they begin with the same letter. The program should print out a statement. First word and second word both begin with X, or first word and second word begin with different letters, where X is the start letter of both words if they are the same. Lots of if in there. Ooh, lots of if. We know how to deal with if. And you should be thinking about these F strings here. Let's code. Okay. You could do this 2 ways. You could get input word 1, get input word 2. I think that's how we'll do it at the moment. You could do it another way, and maybe we'll do that in a second, but we'll do it the easy way to start with. Word 1, declaring a variable called word 1, setting it equal to the input from the user. Please enter your first word. We didn't do this last time. /n, new line, make it tidy. Copy that, paste that, same as, just copied and pasted. Word 2, please enter your second word. Please enter your second word. Okay. How do we get the first letter of these? Well, let's just, before we go the whole way, let's just print it out and prove that it works to us. Okay, we index these words with square brackets, and by indexing with a square bracket, we can choose what letter in the string we want. Now, we've done this before, but let's just refresher. Print word 1, and let's take the first letter. What number is the first letter? Is it 1? Let's find out. Please enter your first word. House. Please enter your second word. Home. What's it going to print out? It's going to print out O. Why did it print out O? That's my second letter, not my first letter. As I'm sure you've figured out, 0 indexed. 0 is the first letter. So if I did word 1, 0, word 2, and again with square brackets, I'm indexing that first letter with square brackets 0. Let's try this. Let's do the same 2 words. H and H. Wonderful. Okay. So we know that I'm now just pulling that first letter out. How do I check if they're the same and get Python to do something if they're different? Or the same. Either way. Well, what we can do, let's get rid of this print. Don't need this print. We can say if word 1 equals word 2, for those of you paying attention, that's deliberate. If word 1 equals word 2, do something. Print both first letters are the same. Or else, what do I want to do if they're not the same? I want to print the first letters are different. Okay, let's try this. Ha! It picked it up straight away. I was expecting to run the program, but no, it picked it up straight away. What's wrong with this? Well, when we use 1 equals, like we are up here, we are assigning. We are assigning the value of input into the variable word. Well, let's go down here because I can point it a little bit better. We are assigning the value of whatever we get in input into word. That's an assignment. If we want to check if something's the same, double equals, equals, equals. Like here, I want to check, is word 1 the same as word 2? Is word 1 the same as word 2? Not a single equals, like you might be used to in maths. Double equals. And this is a question. This is a question that says, if word 1 is equal to word 2, this whole thing is going to become true. If it's not, that whole thing is going to evaluate to, it's going to collapse down to false if they're different. Okay? Right, ooh, let's zoom back out. Okay. So, that should be working now. Please enter your first word, Python. Please enter your second word, pig. Both first letters are the same. Are we done? Let's check the question. No, we're not quite done. We didn't add the words back into the string. Let's do that. Let's get exactly what that wants. That and that both begin with X. And the second one is just the two words begin with different letters. It's not asking you to put in the different letters. Let's get some F strings happening. Oh my God, life has become so much easier since I learned about F strings. Python 3.6. If you're using something before Python 3.6, it's not going to work. Oops, not square brackets. We're after squigglies. Curlies here. Curlies. Word 1. Word 1 and word 2. Both begin. I should have checked this before I wrote the string. And how do I get that first letter again? What am I going to put in here? Well, I can just index it just like that. So let's Control C that because I'm lazy, and Control V that. Let's take that whole thing, copy it, paste it in here. Word 1 and word 2 both begin with different letters. Always check your code. Please enter your first word is going to be coding, and your second word is going to be programming. Coding and programming both begin with different letters. We're done. That's it. Excellent. Question 2 finished. See you question 3.